to my channel. Today I have a February message for all of the Libras out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Libra out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. I also want to point out, guys, that if you would look down in the description box, you will see that I now have an Etsy shop. So if you want to book your own personal private session with me, you can do so just by clicking the link down below. So without further ado, let's get into your message, Libra. All right, Libra, you know the drill. Let's get right into it. What information and what insight can you offer Libra this month, Spirit? What information and what insight can you offer Libra this upcoming month? What information and what insight? Okay, Libra, you are starting out at the Wheel of Fortune. So if you've got any Gemini in your chart, if it's your rising or your moon, you're going to want to check out the Gemini reading because Gemini had the Wheel of Fortune in this position as well. So this represents, ultimately, it represents your destiny, your fate. I really feel that it's about truly understanding that you are not in control of how this goes. And it's going to be really important for you to really allow yourself to just go with the flow here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see, Libra. Yeah, I'm going to highly advise you here, Libra. If you have Gemini in your chart at all, you're going to want to look at Gemini's reading. All right, two more, Spirit, two more, please. Can you tell me what information and what insight can you offer Libra this upcoming month? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Libra, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So, first card up represents where you currently are, and you are currently at the Wheel of Fortune. So what this truly represents is it represents that, you know, for some it could represent that you're currently going through a stream of good luck, and for others it could really represent that you're facing quite a bit of challenges. So I really feel that this is going to be more along the lines of the challenges that you're facing, because what I'm seeing here, it's very similar to Gemini's message. So the Wheel of Fortune is constantly moving. A lot of times when we look at the Wheel of Fortune, we look at it as either it's moving in our favor or it's not moving in our favor. But we really shouldn't look at things as good or bad, because energy is energy. And we have to come to the understanding that the energy that we currently are putting out is the energy that we ultimately are going to receive. And what I need you to understand here, Libra, is understand that whatever is transpiring in your life, whatever challenges, whatever obstacles, whatever experiences you are currently going through, do not resist the change, right? It's going to feel like it's going to feel very unsteady. It truly is going to feel very unsteady. When I'm looking here at your past, I see the Wheel of Fortune with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And what this really tells me is that you got a lot of, it's almost like you have this story, this constant story that you keep telling yourself. No matter what experiences you encounter or what challenges or obstacles come up, you always naturally gravitate back towards this story of, you know, why do I feel like I'm always being cheated? Why do I always feel like things are never working my way? Why do I always feel like, you know, I have to work 10 times harder than the next person or everybody else? And that often makes you feel like you're at a disadvantage. And it often makes you feel like you're being wounded every single time. Now, I want to point out here that you have 2 sevens and you have 2 fours, okay? And here's what I need you to really, really keep in mind here. With this Wheel of Fortune, what it's really wanting you to do is it's wanting you to be more aware. Be more consciously aware of where you are putting your energy and recognize where you are placing resistance. Because wherever it is you're placing resistance, that is what is making you feel cut off and blocked, okay? Because it's really wanting you to be a little bit more open and a little bit more expansive, and it's wanting you to sort of open up to that experience, right? It's almost like it's needing you to feel. It's needing you to truly feel what you need to feel and stop avoiding the feeling of it, okay? So this could be a sense of insecurity. This could be a sense of lack. It could be a sense of sabotage. Whatever it is, they just need you to open up to that, okay? Now, what is your theme? Your theme is the devil, okay? Now, in relation to this being your theme, I just sort of feel like you're probably experiencing this month as a really bad month. You're looking at it from the perspective of, you know, I thought that this month was going to be really great. And I thought that these decisions that I had made, you know, a couple months ago were really going to, you know, fulfill me or satisfy me. They were really going to give me the things that I wanted. Understand that when it comes to devil energy only comes into play when it's trying to manipulate you, right? Devil energy is really about temptation. Are there certain things, and maybe this is why it's wanting you to really explore the depths of what you're feeling, okay? Here, Libra, because what it's really trying to do is get you to truly understand. It's trying to get you to understand, how are you manipulating yourself? How are your thoughts playing into your sabotage and your manipulation, right? The destruction of what you're currently going through. Devil energy ultimately is choice. You have to make a choice. And what it's truly wanting you to sort of encounter here, right? Because what you need to embrace is the Four of Wands, but you have it in reverse here. And I really feel that what it's truly saying is, you're going to have to be connected to your intuition and come to the understanding that you're not always going to know the answer, right? And it's not about making the right choice or making a bad choice. It's just about simply making a choice, but also recognizing that, you know, whatever transpires isn't because of something you did wrong or a choice that you made that was the wrong choice. It's just allowing yourself to be present and understanding that you have to have faith. Understand that it's almost like Spirit's entire message for everyone in the collective right now is trust in the process. Just trust in the process. And I feel that that is ultimately the biggest message here. So your theme this month is devil energy. And I want to point out that this is about you truly exploring where you are being tempted and where you are sabotaging yourself. Because remember, all that glitters isn't always gold, right? Understand, you really need to understand how you are keeping yourself stuck in this negative space and this negative energy. Okay, Libra? Now, I feel that part of it has to do with your thoughts. Ultimately, okay? Because what you are accomplishing this month, you have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is really about a rest. It's about a recuperation, but it's also about reflection, right? And I want to point out here that, you know, I feel that what you're accomplishing here is you're sort of taking into account all of the things that you've experienced in your life and how they all sort of boil down to one single thing, right? It could be a root cause. It could be just one little thing. When I was going through my own spiritual awakening and I was going through my dark night of the soul process, I really boiled down to the simple fact that, you know, all of my, you know, woundings and all of my traumatic events that I experienced all resulted from one thing. It all boiled down to just one simple thing. And we might not understand it in the midst that we're going through it, right? But we can ultimately have this thought. We can ultimately sort of think in our minds, I want to see the silver lining in this experience. I want to be able to understand it, but I know that I'm not going to understand it in the moment. I'll understand it later. So I really want you to understand here that I feel that what you're accomplishing is you're really doing some healing right now. So I need you to be a little bit more gentle with yourself here, Libra. I need you to just allow yourself to experience what you are currently experiencing, and remember to be gentle with yourself and love yourself unconditionally above all else. Okay? Now, what do you need to avoid? Okay. You have the Seven of Cups here. And I feel that what you're needing to avoid is, I feel that don't stop second guessing yourself, right? Whatever decisions that you make sure that you're making those decisions from a heart-centered space. Don't allow outside people to manipulate you or persuade you into making a different decision than you would ultimately make. Because if your heart is truly leading you to make a specific decision, then that is the decision that you need to make. Now, if you're unsure about, well, how do I know the difference between, my heart making that choice and my mind making that choice? Because one thing I want to point out here with the cups, this Seven of Cups, is that notice how there's clouds around here, right? So the clouds often represents our own mental confusion and our own mental thoughts that often conflict us in, from making conscious choices. Cups truly represents our emotions. So if we can truly make a choice from a heart-centered space, not really looking at it from the perspective of saying, well, if I choose that choice, then I can have wealth. If I choose this, then I can have a better job. If I choose this, that means I get a better car, right? That's not about it. That's really about connecting with your heart and really asking yourself, what's the best decision that I need to make today that aligns me with my highest good, right? What is the choice that I need to make today that is for my highest good? Plain and simple. That is what this Seven of Cups is really wanting you to do. Stop making decisions from a non-centered heart place. Okay, that's what you need to avoid. Now, what do you need to embrace? The Four of Wands here in reverse, I feel that what you're needing to really embrace here is, I feel that you're not really celebrating and you're not really allowing yourself to really feel the luxuries of life. You're not even celebrating your successes here, Libra. And I really feel that what Spirit really wants you to do is it really wants you to, it's almost like, I keep seeing in my head, it's almost like you're swinging back and forth, right? Like it's almost like you're stuck in this, you're swinging from this portal in the midst of two worlds, right? Where it's the old world and the new world, right? And it's like you haven't quite made up your mind as to where you want to land or where you want to be. And what Spirit is really saying is that you have to truly ultimately make a choice, okay? Remember I said that with the devil. Your theme is the devil. And I said the ultimate thing with the devil is a choice. You have to make a choice. You can either choose to stay in the temptation and in the illusion that everything that glitters is gold, or you can choose to step away from that illusion and heal, right? Heal, actually see things for what they really are and allow yourself to truly heal and make heart-centered choices, right? So I feel that what you're really needing to embrace is embrace yourself, embrace who you are, recognize that you are perfectly flawed and that is perfectly okay. But understand that you are being supported from Spirit. It might feel like you are absolutely alone, but you are not. I promise you, you are not here, Libra. So I feel that what you're needing to embrace is embrace all of the things that, sit down, make a list of all of the things that you've accomplished. You can do this in months, you can do this in a year, but I feel that if you actually sit down and look at everything that you've accomplished and truly honor yourself for that, you'll feel so much better than how you currently feel. Okay. Now, what is the obstacle you're going to face? We have judgment here. And I feel that what this truly is, the obstacle in this is truly learning to face ourselves. This truly is facing yourself, I feel. You know, judgment really speaks about answering to a higher calling, right? And I feel that because part of what I do as a spiritual essence coach is I help align you with your divine essence. It is who you are at the core, right? The part of you that is a part of the divine, right? And because we are in a physical body, sometimes we feel very detached from that source energy. And I feel that when we come into alignment with our divine essence and we answer to that higher calling, we sometimes feel like we're unworthy, right? So that dark aspect of ourselves comes front and center, and it often hinders us from truly accepting and honoring our divine essence of who we really are. And I feel that this is really going to be the obstacle. I feel like because you've been in this kind of energy that's the devil energy, that destructive, temptation energy, it's going to be really hard for you to see your higher aspect and align with that higher aspect. So I really feel that that is the obstacle that you're going to face here. I really feel it's like, you basically, getting out of your own way, quite honestly. All right. What is your support? Okay. Your support is the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords truly speaks to me about lying, cheating, deception, right? It's deception altogether. But I really feel that the support in this is understanding that, you might feel that you're getting away with things, honestly, right? So you might feel that you're getting away with not honoring yourself or not honoring your successes, or you might feel that you're getting away with diving into temptation. But ultimately, spirit sees you, right? Your higher self sees you, so you're technically really not getting away with it. And it will always be there, right? The more that you ignore what is the most obvious or what's staring you in the face, it's going to eat away at you. Okay. So your support, and I'm going to clarify this because I do want to see what additional information spirit wants to add to this. But I feel that your support in this is understanding that you will always, like, if you allow yourself to sort of reflect on where you are and where you want to go, that will ultimately lead you to where you need to be. Okay. So let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Why is this Seven of Swords here for Libra spirit on their support? Okay, so maybe you feel like you're being tested right now, right? Maybe you're feeling, your resources are lacking. Maybe you're feeling like, things just really aren't going your way. And what spirit is really wanting to say to that is, you need to ultimately take your blindfold off, right? Stop lying to yourself and telling yourself that, it's not working out for you, because ultimately you're the one that gets to make that choice. Okay. I feel that what you're really needing to do here is start listening to your higher mind, start listening to your intuition, and start really getting out of your head from the perspective. It's like they're needing you to raise bring your awareness to a much higher frequency, so that you can truly see that the only reason you are experiencing what you are experiencing is because you're choosing to stay in that type of energy. Okay. It's really about mastering your mind here at this point. Okay. That's what your support is. Your support is you need to overcome and master your mind. All right. So what is your action here this month, Libra? You have the High Priestess. And what I love about the High Priestess as being your action, it's ultimately that, it's about learning to trust in the unknown, right? It's learning to allow yourself to connect to that higher aspect of who you are and have faith. It's learning to see without clearly seeing. right? Because the high priestess has this immense amount of knowledge because she has the knowledge of both things in the physical, in the material world, and in the non-physical, in the spiritual world, right? So she has all of this knowledge that she utilizes that helps her build her future, okay? So I feel that is what your support is. Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? You have the Queen of Swords here, okay? And what this is really saying is it's wanting you to make decisions intellectually, right? Don't allow your emotions to get in the way of making conscious choices, okay? I feel that ultimately, when it comes to where you are going here, Libra, you need to really master your mind, because I feel that what's currently going on is that you have all of this devil energy that is sort of keeping you stuck. You're believing what it's telling you, when in reality, your intuition is really trying to tell you, hey, wake up. I need you to be aware of what's happening here. But you've sort of turned a blind eye to it. So let's go ahead and draw an additional card here. Today we are going to be using unicorn oracle cards because they are high frequency. They are ninth dimensional light beings. So let's go ahead and see what additional information Spirit has for you here. So what additional information and insight can you offer Libra this month, Spirit? What additional information and insight can you offer Libra? All right, here we go. Okay. All right. All right, Libra, here we go. We have number 40, which is Stargate of Lyra. This says expand your casual chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And if you are not familiar with the chakra system, I actually teach a class on the 7 chakras of the body and the 5 transpersonal chakras on the outside of the body. The casual chakra is a chakra that is on the outside of your body, and it's usually like right above your head. One thing I definitely want to point out about the casual chakra, that is where you truly align with your divine essence, right? It's what connects you to that divine source. And a lot of times when we see pictures of angels and we see the halo, it truly is not a halo. What it is an activated casual chakra. So I'm going to go ahead and read you what it says in the book, because I feel that what this message is really wanting to tell you is that you need to expand your consciousness and your awareness here, Libra. It's really wanting you to sort of see things from a much higher frequency than where you're currently seeing things, okay? So here we go. Lyra is a magnificent cross-shaped stargate between this universe and others. Beyond it lies the unicorn kingdom. Archangel Christiel, the wondrous white angel of peace, overlights it. This card invites you to visit the unicorn kingdom through the Stargate of Lyra. Ask your unicorn to take you there, and Archangel Christiel will open the gate for you. When you enter, feel the ocean of tranquility and love as thousands of unicorns surround you, pouring pure white Christ light over you. This purifies your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Then they stream light into your third eye to expand it and awaken it to higher possibilities. After this, they illuminate your heart center to open it more fully. Finally, they cleanse and heal you at a soul level before cascading sparkling diamond light and generous blessings over you. Look for a quiet space where you can absorb this. This is also a card of higher service. It invites you to develop your casual chakra above and slightly behind your crown so that it lights up and becomes a portal through which the unicorns can enter Earth. To help you, Archangel Christiel will send a finger of his light via the moon to this spiritual center. His light will be stepped down to a frequency that it can accept and will open and activate your personal gateway to the angelic realms. Focus on this transcendent chakra and see it glowing above you like a personal moon so that the unicorns can come through it to earth. So this is your beautiful message here, Libra. I feel that ultimately what Spirit is really telling you this month is it's wanting you to celebrate your wins, celebrate your successes, stop resisting the flow of what is transpiring in your life. Truly allow yourself to see the things that you need to heal in this day to day, like the things you need to heal in your life, and make conscious choices ultimately. So I thank you so much for joining me today, Libra. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.